Hi Scorpio, welcome to your May You versus Them Love Tarot reading. So Scorpio, we're looking at you and the person on your mind, no matter what's going on, a circumstance, situation. We're just doing an energy check between the two of you right now. So we're going to put you on this side, Scorpio, and them on this side. But if you need to switch energies around at any time, please feel free to do that. So we have the True Love reading cards here. So I'm going to get a couple for you, a couple for them, and then we'll jump into the tarot. And I have two separate tarot decks to do 2 mini readings on each side as well. But welcome in, Scorpio. Welcome in. Hope you're all doing well, staying safe and healthy at this time. If you are new or returning, welcome in and thank you. My name is Mary, and this is Sunlight Insight Tarot. And this is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, heavy placements, cross watchers, male or female, general collective reading. And keep in mind, Scorpio, all readings should be timeless. This is just when the messages come out. However, if you find this reading heavily resonates for you, there will be an extended reading, and I'll tell you about that at the end of this reading. So let's see what we have. Your side here, we have forgiveness and life purpose. Okay. We have on their side inner peace and resolving conflict. So it looks like this person had some, on this side, inner conflict going on, and now they're in a more peaceful place. And you, I feel like, you know, if they came forward, you're ready to forgive, right? And you also feel like, look at the heart there, like there's a lot of feelings in love here that, you know, you feel the connection with them, this relationship has a purpose on why the two of you met, and moving forward, right? So we're going to see what's going on here. We'll see what their conflict was. It may not have been about you. It could have been, or about the relationship, or how they feel. Maybe they had some other things going on around them. But we do have inner peace, so that is telling me they had some inner issues going on here that they had to resolve. So let's see what's going on here, Scorpio. Okay, so for your side here, we have the Light Seers Tarot. So do your side with this deck, and then for their side, we have the Sun and Moon Tarot. And you know me, I usually close out this reading with a closing oracle for messages, but we're going to be doing that in extended instead. And again, I'll tell you later more about the extended later. All right, Scorpio. So let's see what we got on your side. What do we have on your side? Scorpio, what do we need to know on their side? All right, let's see. I mean, look, being drawn to love here. So there's no doubt that they do love you, right? And look at your heart here. No doubt the love between you. So let's see what you have here. The Hangman. 10 of Cups. The Hierophant. Wow. So it kind of, and also I'll be mentioning the signs as I see them, Scorpio. So it could be signs and charts, people dealing with. If some signs don't resonate, it's totally fine. You can disregard them. Doesn't mean it's not your reading. But we do have Pisces and Taurus showing up. So Hangman, like, you know, this connection's in limbo right now. But I mean, look at this, like on the road to total happiness, joy, long-term energy. And the Hierophant can mean commitment, marriage, engagement, leveling up the relationship. And I'm also get this energy of, like, you know, because the Hierophant can be someone of higher wisdom, guidance and stuff like that. So you know they're finding their inner guidance here and leveling up within, which we do kind of see it here. So it's like you're just in limbo, but you know there's going to be a happy outcome here while they rise up, you know, their inner conflict here and get over whatever, you know, is whatever their issues are, right? So definitely when we get on their side, we'll see what's going on. Let's see, let's keep going. Knight of Cups. That's you, Scorpio. 4 of Swords. 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, there's the self-investment. So you're kind of like, okay, you know, it's kind of still and quiet right now. Maybe you're working on your own healing or taking care of yourself, you know, and reinvesting in yourself, definitely with the 7 of Pentacles as well. But here's you, Scorpio. Yeah, this is just a break in the energy right now. I'm going to do some self-investment. Make sure you're doing that as well. But also knowing they're doing the same thing, and it kind of has to be that way. But the Knight of Cups is also for women in love. So you know this is still going to move forward, right? At least that's what you're hoping. And look at what the flowers there. Like, I'm ready to forgive, accept flowers, like whatever happens here, you know, I'm ready for the next step. We got you right there, Scorpio. Five of Cups. High Priestess. Yeah, kind of keeping to yourself. You could be in a little bit of no contact right now, letting them resolve what they got to resolve. But yeah, you feel the separation, a little sad, lost, lonely here with the Five of Cups. But you know things are going to move forward. Could be a little bit of distance happening here too. Doesn't have to be, but the Chariot is, you know, rushing in and successful movement forward, balance, right? So your intuition, you know this will move forward when the time is right. I don't like the energy right now, but there's not much I can do about it, right, with the Five of Cups. But fives are also about change. We got Pisces and Cancer here. A lot of water showing up, so you could have a lot of water in your chart besides your sun sign. All right, let's keep going here. Two of Swords. Ten of Swords. Three of Wands. So this is about looking out to the future. Big decisions for the future, and some things are wrapping up here. Ten of Swords. You see all this energy here of like looking out to the future, right? You know that the energy is a little bit blocked right now. Something has to wrap up, and you know that. I don't feel like it's you. I feel like you know it's with them, right? But you're still looking out to the future of this connection. Let's see. Let's pull a little more here. Yeah, death. So there's a rebirth. So definitely they're going through their rebirth. A part of you may be a little worried, like, I hope it isn't over, but I know deep in my heart it isn't, right? Because we had the heart lit up there on the life purpose card. That's you, Scorpio, right there. Four of Cups. Yeah, kind of waiting and wondering, you know. But I'm hoping this is just their rebirth and that's it. Nothing more. Yeah, and there's distance. Eight of Cups. We do feel that. And there's definitely a challenge here, right? We've got that all over this. Let's see. But, I mean, there's a promise here of a solid new beginning with the Ace of Pentacles, right? And then resolving conflict right there with the Five of Wands reversed. And then we have the Three of Cups reuniting. Temperance behind it with patience, healing, balance, alignment of soulmates, things meant to be, right? So let's see what's going on their side. Again, we have the Sun and Moon on their side. So it'll be interesting to see. You had no reversals on your side, and there are reversals in the deck. So let's see. Let's see what we got on their side. Again, this is the Sun and Moon Tarot for them. All right, so what do we need to know about Scorpio's person? What do we need to know? Let's see. Knight of Wands reverse. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, they're taking their time and not rushing, right? Which actually is a good thing. Five of Swords. Yeah, they're feeling defeated right now. It says defeat right there. So the Knight of Wands isn't bold or confident enough just yet to come rushing in, right? So the Knight of Pentacles is good because this means they're being wise, practical, and smart. They're not rushing, grounded, secure kind of energy. They just need to take their time. So going through this period of feeling sabotaged, defeated, stabbed in the back, and it may not be from you. It could, I mean, it could be, but we're going to keep going here and see, is there something else around them? Did something happen to them? It could be something from their past resurfacing. You know, we're going to keep going and see. We have Sagittarius, Taurus, Five of Cups, sadness, loss. So you both have the Five of Cups here, right? We had it right there, almost in the same spot. Two of Wands reverse, but they are choosing a path, right? They're not really at a crossroads. They know the path they want to take. Two of Pentacles, but everything just a lot going on. So they could have a lot of things changing for them. With the Two of Pentacles, you know, everything up in the air, change, balancing act of a lot of things, you know, being on the fence and just being drawn in many directions. But I feel like with the path with you, they know exactly the path they want to take, right? They're feeling a little sad, loss, and loneliness here, maybe a little regret about how things are working or, you know, playing out right now. Let's see. 7 of Wands. Yeah, so it feels like they have a little bit of a healthy boundary up. Well, I don't say that in a bad way. They could be just fighting their battles right now with the 7 of Wands, right? But they want the union with you. 2 of Cups right here. 10 of Wands reverse. I do like that. That's releasing burdens, oppression, coming to an end, wrapping up. A little bit of a stalemate, though, in a slow process, but it's happening, right? 10 of Pentacles, and there's long-term energy here. Wealth, growth, abundance. 2 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles. Knight of Cups reverse. Yeah, that's you, Scorpio. So we had you upright over there, they're in reverse. So again, they're not quite ready yet to move this forward. It doesn't mean it's not going to happen. Right? They have to be in the most stablest energy they can be in for this connection and to move forward, right? From a really good place. They could be just suffering financially right now, going through a lot of financial changes and changes in their life where they're just not feeling worthy, right? They don't have anything to give into the connection right now. And they're like, you know, I really need to sort my life out, rebuild, and get back on my feet. So they may be feeling like, I just got to go do this, right? 3 of Wands, but they definitely are looking out to the future with the 3 of Wands kind of energy. I do like that. So we do have you in their energy right here, the Knight of Cups, just Scorpio. So you are coming up in their energy, right? Let's see. Hangman. Yeah, brief pause. This is only temporary, right? We had the Hangman for you, first card out. Here it is again. It's just temporary. It's not going to be forever. Wheel of Fortune. So that, you know, it does say fortune. So there could be just a lot of setbacks in their life right now, right? And we did see the Chariot. So it could be possible that right there, that maybe distance is this issue too. But the Wheel of Fortune is fate, destiny, divine timing, things meant to be, moving forward in a positive way, growth, luck, abundance. So things moving forward, right? King of Wands reverse. But until then, until everything falls into place, King of Wands reverse, not quite ready to come forward. But they do have a lot of love for you right here, Queen of Cups. 9 of Pentacles reverse. Again, not feeling, you know, they can stand on their own 2 feet yet. But you do bring them a lot of happiness, joy, love, light, abundance, healing. It's the happiest card in the deck, even though it's a little bit of a stalemate right now, right? Waiting things out right there. Page of Wands there. So, I mean, you still could have some communication. I felt like maybe you were in no communication. We did see the High Priestess. It could be for some of you. 9 of Pentacles is always single energy for me, so I don't think there's any third parties here. But there's definitely a lot going on with their stability and not feeling worthy right now, and I feel like that's their inner conflict right now. But we do have the inner peace, so I think they're well on their way of having great change in their life, you know, for this to come together. So we're going to go in the extended now, Scorpio. And we have the Tarot de la Nuit, a whole new tarot deck for the extended, and we have the Lover's Oracle to pull more messages, closing messages, you, them. We're going to do middle energy here with this Tarot de la Nuit and see how is this going to come together. What does it look like now and moving forward? And then we'll get a little more energy on your side, their side, and then we'll pull a bunch of the lovers for both sides and in the middle. So if that's something you're interested in, my Patreon's down below. You can do a one-time purchase or become a member, whatever suits you best. If you like a private reading, my Etsy shop's below and many readings to choose from, so check that out as well. Everything you absolutely need to know is in the description box. Links, info, everything. Please check it out. So if this is where it ends for you, I do hope it helped and resonated. And if it did, please do like, comment, all the good things. Be greatly appreciated. If I see you on the other side, I'll see you there. If not, I am wishing you the best, and I do hope to see you next time.